everybody, it's Chris and I'm back to react, and what we're going to be reacting today is part 2 of Sultan's sketches of his falling in love with his best friend, is basically the title, and we're just going to get into it. Obviously, yeah, I want to know what the fuck happens, how this ends, like, I'm mostly invested into this, so let's get into it and see what happens. And again, his voice, his zen, his atmosphere in these videos are most likely gonna calm me down. That's usually what happened last time, except for the time where I freaked the fuck out. But besides that, let's get into it and see how it goes.
Previously on Sultan Sketches.
Okay, recap.
In the classroom at least, there was one person who always treated me with kindness.
Promise me, you won't ditch me ever.
We were best friends. That's all. I wanted a selfie with Princess.
I want to take a selfie with Princess. Hey, Princess, come take a selfie with...
Again, very odd parents, because of the crown. Okay, I know what happened. Don't want to be
Sultan,
mean.
what are you doing
But okay.
here? It's the middle of the night. Huh?
Is that his actual friend talking? Oh, this broke my heart last time. Fuck. I was not gonna stab this paper. Sorry. Continue on.
I think I love her.
Okay, so we're continuing there.
I don't really remember what happened that night after I ran to my friend's house.
Oh.
It was all kind of a blur.
Uh-huh.
According to my friend, I drank more grape juice and I exploded and started to vent and open up about a lot of things. Also, I won't say what happened that night. I can't say what happened that night, but I'm really glad I had a friend with me to protect me.
I'm really happy you had
Otherwise,
someone, and I
I
hope
don't
he
know
is
what
still
could've
your
happened.
friend.
The next day when I woke up, my friend retold all the events that happened the night before. When I heard about all the things I had said, I laughed out loud. Dude, I'm so sorry you had to hear that. I wasn't in the right state of mind because of the grape
Your friend
juice.
is probably
I didn't mean
worried.
any of it, is what I told him. But he didn't look convinced. The things I said that night about myself and Princess, he said it was next level. And he said it made a lot of sense. What with me always pushing away other girls when I got close to them. I laughed, brushed it off, and I told him I was fine.
You shouldn't
I
do
didn't
that.
mean any of it. Monday rolled around, and as I was walking to school, I started to chuckle to myself. How much did I drink to start thinking I was in love with Princess?
Probably
Me?
not a lot.
And Princess?
Oh,
No
gosh.
freaking way. She's
Denial's
my best
the
friend.
first
We've been best
stage.
friends for so many years, and
I
not
think.
once have I ever been jealous of the guys she was with.
Because
I'd
you've
seen
never
her kiss
seen
many
them
times
do
before,
stuff.
and
Really?
not once had I ever reacted that way.
Really?
It was the grape juice that made me think that.
Well, there goes my
is
theory.
No way I was in love with Princess.
Uh-huh. What does that signify? To me, I like it. It's like an angel thing. Oh, right, transitioning to actually moving pictures. That makes sense.
Hey, Sultan!
Hey, Princess!
Oh, that fairy tale sound effect! Oh, I love it! Shit, man.
Ever since that night, I just couldn't look at Princess the same. I started to notice the smallest things, and they used to excite me like crazy. For example, she did this thing when she was studying. If she was stuck on a question, she would nibble at the end of her pen, tuck her hair behind her ear, and
what was
frown.
my friend said?
Or whenever
Overly
she wanted something from me,
sensitive?
she would try to give
In
me
details?
these puppy dog eyes. And then burst out laughing afterwards because she thought she looked ridiculous. And it would drive me crazy. I'd seen her do these kinds of things a million times before.
But
Only now did I look at her completely different.
yeah.
The way she walked, the way she talked, everything she did would just make my heart skip a beat, as corny as that sounds.
This
And
is
then I
giving
would
me the
catch myself
feels.
thinking like that, and I'd get annoyed for even thinking those things.
Oh no.
Me and Princess never, ever argued. For the entire time we were together at high school, we never fought. But after that night, things started to change.
Oh.
I started to feel uncomfortable around Princess and my best mate. I started to hate myself for feeling like that.
Understandable.
These two were my best friends, and here I was thinking thoughts and feeling feelings that I shouldn't be. I would never
We can't
want
really
to come
control our
between them.
emotions when it
I
comes
would
to
never
stuff
want to
like that.
jeopardize my friendship with Princess. But the feelings just kept growing.
You have
stronger
to
and
tell
stronger.
her, even if you are
It
gonna
was
get
like
rejected.
a switch in my brain that had been waiting to be turned on for so long. And now that it had, it didn't want to be turned off again. This lasted for the 11th grade and the first half of the last year of high school. Eventually, it became too much for me to handle, so I did the only thing I thought at the time would help.
What?
I did what I thought was the right thing to do.
What?
The only thing I could do.
What?
I distanced myself from Princess.
Okay.
I started hanging out more with my other friends. At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing.
No.
I couldn't help my feelings for Princess, but I didn't want to act on them and potentially cause tension
Leaving
between
her
the three of
without,
us.
okay, leaving your best friend, even if you're in love with them, without telling them why you did that, is just gonna hurt them a lot. You should tell her, even if you're gonna be rejected, or him if you're a girl, you should tell him. And yes, things are not necessarily going to be the same, but it's better than substituting somebody else as, like, dating somebody else just to substitute those feelings, or making it so it'll get harder and harder that you just decide to leave without further notice. After the rejection, after some time apart, if you guys really, really were very close friends, you guys will get back together and be friends. It just takes time, but you shouldn't distance yourself before giving her a clear explanation. Sorry.
And staying there, watching her in love with another guy, it broke my heart and I didn't want to feel that pain. So I thought, if I left the picture, things would get better.
No.
For all of us.
It was just
And
selfish
I was
thinking.
wrong.
Yeah.
So
Before I found Cure
I tried to date other girls during that time, but
It didn't
again,
work.
every
See?
time I got close to a girl, I would tell her I didn't want to continue anymore, and then I would give a crap excuse as to why.
Yeah, see,
I
don't
was never
do that.
extremely
Don't
serious
substitute
with
it.
another girl, but I hurt a lot of people because of my
Yeah.
actions back then, including myself. Well, there was this one girl back then who I really did like, and we dated for a while, and then... Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a video about that another time.
Damn it, Sultan!
Some time passed, and then one day Princess came up to me and told me that her and my best mate had broken up. I need to stress this next point, and that is that Princess and my best mate were an on-again, off-again couple.
Ah,
This meant that they were constantly arguing and breaking things off, and
You
then
should just
fixing
not
things
date
and
that
making
person.
up. It was actually pretty common in our school.
It
Even
was.
I was in an on-again, off-again relationship at one
obviously,
point.
yes.
So, whenever she told me she had ended things, it didn't mean they had ended things. It usually just meant that they were taking a break and needed to sort things out. The second Princess told me, I immediately threw aside my previous thought process and stuck with her.
Good job.
No, I wasn't trying to get in now that she was single.
Yeah, good
because
job,
she
Sultan.
wasn't.
Good job.
That's not how her relationship with my friend worked. I wanted to be there for her, as I always had. Her happiness meant more to me than my own feelings. Sure, it sucked that I was helping her deal with the love she had for another guy, but if it meant she was happy and okay, to hell with my own feelings. My best mate,
you should
who
ignore
I'll
it,
call
though,
Tim,
your feelings.
was
It's a
the jealous
complicated mess,
type.
love.
And even though he was a sweet guy, anytime someone got close to Princess, he would throw a fit. He loved her with all his heart as well, and the thought of her with another guy drove him crazy.
I mean, hold on. I get the jealousy thing, the possessive thing, because, yeah, like, that's his girlfriend and stuff like that. But if you're on and off and you keep arguing and stuff like that, then you guys need to compromise and fix that shit. And instead of being like the jealous person who just sees her like talking to other guys. Because if you just get mad that she's talking to other guys and not and like she's not flirting or anything, then you got some insecurity problems, buddy.
But when it came to me, he had no ill feelings towards me. Maybe it was the fact he knew how much Princess meant to me, or how much I meant to Princess. Or maybe it was the fact that he and I were best mates. But no matter how close Princess and I became, he was never upset. Our school loved to start drama and rumors, so people usually tried to rile up Tim by saying he shouldn't trust me with Princess, but it never fazed him.
Oh,
Other guys, sure, but I wasn't some guy. I was Princess's best friend,
okay.
and he knew that I would be there to support her.
That's
Always.
nice of him.
And he
I like how
placed
it just
Princess's
switched.
happiness above all else, just like I did.
Listen, it's complicated. Neutrality.
Most of the guys
Let's
I
just do
knew
neutrality.
didn't like to talk about feelings and stuff like that, but Tim and I were different. We used to stay up on school nights till 3 a.m, just venting about things and discussing our relationships with Princess and other girls.
Oh, that's
Our
nice.
best mate Khan used to tell us to shut up. He was so sick of hearing about Princess every day.
Oh God, poor guy.
I would stay up with Timmy, giving him advice and trying to fix his relationship with Princess.
Nice.
And he would listen. He trusted me.
Sultan's like the mediator of this whole thing.
That's what killed me.
Yeah, I could bet.
I felt like I was lying to my best friend. I tried to bury my feelings for Princess for so long, but
Can't
they just
happen,
kept coming
dude.
up, and I felt like the worst person in the world. Here I was giving advice to my best friend while I was in love with the same girl. What kind of friend was I? I couldn't do it anymore. One day, I took Tim aside after school. No more hiding.
Oh
I had to
gosh,
tell
I'm
him
scared.
the truth. I'll deal with the consequences. I owed him that at least. And so...
Oh, I'm scared. I know I said this has to be what's done, but it's so scary too.
Tim, about Princess.
What? What did she say this time? Should I go talk to her? Ah, man, this girl's driving me crazy.
I love her.
Uh,
I love her. I'm sorry.
I know.
the fuck?
Huh?
Dude, I know. Everyone knows. I think I knew before you even did.
Ow!
Come on, let's go back to your house and talk.
You deserve that.
Tim wasn't mad.
Damn it, Tim's a
He
sweetheart.
seemed happy. We talked that whole night about Princess, openly. It felt so good to finally let it all out to him.
That's nice.
Tim loved Princess, and always wanted what was best for her, and he told me I was perfect for her. He knew she was my first priority, and I always wanted her to be happy. He said he wasn't good for her, and he wished she and I would hurry up and get together.
Okay, well, that's
But
kind
then
of
he
weird,
turned to
Tim,
me
but
and
okay.
He told me he wasn't giving up on her.
Alright.
There were no hard feelings towards each other. We would both support each other as we had before. If you think this story is about to turn cold and me and Tim would eventually turn on each other, no.
Yay!
We never, ever did.
Yay!
I could tell he loved her, just as much as I did. I respected his
Oh,
resolve,
this is so much
his
feels.
honesty, and his friendship. I
This is
hadn't
such an
decided
unstable
what to do
table for
about
my
feelings
violent
for
acts.
Princess, but I was relieved that my friend didn't hate me for it.
I'm glad. It's great to have
Some
that
time
type of support.
passed and Princess's 18th birthday arrived.
Yay!
Now, Princess and I were obsessed with birthdays. We
Oh.
loved them. We went all out on them, so we were so
Those
excited
eyebrows
for her
just
birthday.
flew off your head,
Heck,
bro.
I might have been even more excited than she was. Before
Probably.
her birthday, I told her
Your
I needed
eyebrows
to
say
buy
that?
my mother a gift and needed her help picking out a present. So Princess took me to her favorite jewelry shop. When we got there, Princess saw this ring with a black jewel in the middle, and she told me she thought it was beautiful and she wanted it so badly. I swear, I thought I saw her eyes sparkling. She then told me that my mum wouldn't like it though because my mother prefers silver, and so she walked off. I took a photo of the ring and then walked off to find Princess. Wondering how she even knew my mother preferred silver. I swear Princess remembered more about my life than I ever did. On the day of her birthday, I kidnapped her after school and took her to our favourite place to eat. Wait, I didn't drive back then, so maybe I made her drive us there. I don't know. Shut up. Moving on.
I was just gonna say that's horrible memory, bro, but okay.
I gave her present. Can you guess what present I bought her?
The diamond ring thing.
Black ring.
Yeah, the black ring.
Excellent job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. She was so happy with her present. She got out of her seat and gave me a big hug and thanked me. I was happy she was happy, but I have a confession to make. There was another reason why I bought her that ring.
Were you gonna confess?
Okay. This is extremely cringy, so feel free to cringe along with me.
Okay.
It sounds super, super corny, but
I got approval.
I thought the ring resembled me.
What?
It was something that Princess would always have close to her. And even though she would always see the ring, she would never be able to see deep within it because the jewel was so dark and you couldn't see inside it. It sounds so stupid and super cringy,
no.
but
That
that's
sounds
what I thought when I
poetic
purchased
and
the ring for her.
sentimental. That's actually
I never told
really
her that,
cute.
of course. What? Shut up, okay? I was a kid in love.
Hey,
Moving
it's
on.
still pretty cool and cute.
Now, Princess's birthday party just so happened to be on the same day as one of the boys from our school. The same boy who I became friends with when I first began high school. Now, I am 100% a mate among mates. Saturdays are for the boys, and I love cracking several cold ones with the boys until one or all of us go out cold. If this had been anyone else, I would have gone to my mate's birthday, but this was Princess. She took priority over everything in my life. My mates didn't complain or make me feel guilty for not coming. They knew how our friendship worked, and they respected it. The day of the party came, and Princess and I were stoked. We'd been waiting and planning for this day for literal years, and it was finally here. Princess went all out with the decorations and food, and I brought as much grape juice as I could. We were in for a good night. The boys at our school were all extremely tight, so they were all off at the other party.
Okay,
And
that's a
since
lot of
Tim
grape
and
juice,
Princess
sir.
were on the off phase, he was there too.
That's a lot of grape juice, sir.
Look, no one knew Princess better than I did.
Of course.
She was dancing, smiling, speaking to everyone. She was trying to enjoy her party, but
What was wrong?
she was sad.
Why were you sad? Princess, what's wrong?
Sad that Tim didn't show up.
Oh.
I could see it in her eyes.
She
Timmy
really
eventually
loves
did
Tim.
show up, but only to say happy birthday. And then he left to go back to the other party. Princess's heart broke right in front of me.
Because she's not his first priority.
Maybe it was the grape juice.
That
Maybe
damn
it
grape
was the
juice,
anger
Sultan!
from seeing her hurt right in front of me. Maybe it was from all the years I've been by her side, seeing her get hurt over and over and over. Maybe it was jealousy. Or maybe it was a combination of all those things.
Sultan,
No matter what it was, there is no excuse for what I did next.
okay. Okay, stop. Pause. I'm scared. I don't know what you're gonna do, bro. I'm scared. Second of all, first, okay, I'm happy that your feelings and your thoughts come out when you have a lot of grape juice. But at the same time, I'm very alarmed and think you should not be drinking that much grape juice. But you know what? That's probably not me saying anything. And I'm basically talking to my laptop like I'm talking to this actual person in person. Instead of reacting, unless this is how you react. Anyways, I'm questioning this too much. Just be careful when you drink grape juice, kids, okay? Oh god, what the fuck are you gonna do, Sultan? Oh, I like the...
And just like that,
color
my
combo.
party is ruined.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I was just.
Does everyone else mean so little to you?
Oh shit.
We're all here for you, princess. We showed up, not him.
Sultan, that's not what I meant.
Do I really mean that little to you?
Oh.
What's gotten into you? You've been acting so weird and distant, and I'm not just talking about tonight. I don't know what I've done wrong.
You did nothing wrong.
Noticed? That'd be a first.
Sultan, you've had too much grape juice. You need to relax.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Sultan? Whatever.
It would have
This
been
was a
better.
night she had been looking forward to for years. And instead of being there for her when she was upset, I made it worse. We
Well,
never
that's-
ever argued. And I went and got angry at her on her birthday. I was a joke. The lowest.
Timing was
And
bad.
then I went and got lower. I don't recall the rest of the night. I drank my sorrows away and I sat with Princess's cousin and told him everything.
Oh no.
About me, about Princess, about Tim. Apparently, I accidentally blurted out a secret about Princess's sister.
Oh shit.
Something that no one should have known about.
Oh shit.
Princess's cousin told Princess's family, and things escalated from there.
That
They shut
damn
the party down and sent everyone home.
grape juice.
I had ruined Princess's birthday. Because I was selfish. Because I was angry.
You harbored in
Because
those
I was
feelings for too
sad.
long, bro.
I was supposed to be the one to protect her, to make sure she was always happy. And for the first time ever, I had been the one to break her heart.
Oh god.
Hey, Princess, listen, about the party,
Nope. Nope. You're gonna have to wait, boy, before she talks to your ass again. I know
She didn't even look at me.
she didn't. Sultan, don't do this. Sultan! Okay. 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 Third part, okay. Fine. 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 Third part, fine. I'll react to it. I'll watch it. Because I'm invested in this shit. Listen. 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 I didn't mean to say it in an aggressive way. But rather, she's gonna need time. This is probably years ago. But she's probably gonna need time. Okay? She's going to need time for what happened at that party, because it was a huge thing. It's not something easy to fix. It's something that has to be taken time for her to recollect herself, and then to talk to them and to apologize and apologize over and over again, and then just let time again, because yeah, that fucking grape juice, man. But anyways, I am going to watch the third part because this is like a soap opera, and of course a lot of cliffhangers. So thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to the second part of this 3-part series, and I will see all you beautiful, unique, weird people in the next video. So bye guys.